Yep, we're doing that again. I don't know why I'm putting myself through this for a second time. I already beat it on a random seed, but I wanted to see just how fast it could be done when you had the perfect seed. This took me many days to pull off. There were a lot of oofs, a lot of disasters, and a lot of being blown up. But finally, I managed to speedrun Minecraft on cursed difficulty in just 10 minutes. Alright, so here we go. Attempt number 5,000. It feels like that anyway. So let's avoid this. Okay, yeah, we want to avoid all the grass, so do some tight jumps around there. I mean, obviously, it'd be fast to run through the glass, but if you do that, then you're going to run out of stuff. Okay, so now we've got the long journey across the desert, and yeah, hopefully we can do well. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you guys. There's no hands. It's not being done live because yeah, it took me hours and hours to get this run. I can't commentate over and over again doing it, so I decided I would do it and then like record afterwards, give my thoughts and everything on, and talk you through what's going on. So yeah, the seed I'll put it down in the description if you want to try it out for yourself. It's a really good seed. Look at that. There's the first oof. Thankfully, no inventory. So who's been oofed really, Fundy? Definitely. So yeah, this is a good run. Like I said, I did a lot of attempts, but this one came out very well. If you haven't seen what cursed difficulty includes, you can see water moves away from you, so you can't MLG with water buckets. Grass poisons you, so you need to avoid that. That's an absolute nightmare. So yeah, we've still got a bit of time, so I might as well take this opportunity to say, have you subscribed? I mean, you maybe don't know if you're going to enjoy the video or not, so keep it in the back of the mind though. If you do enjoy it, make sure to go ahead and subscribe, and then check out some other videos. You can check out my random seed run of completing this. I mean, I still feel like this is pretty impressive, even though it's a lot quicker to do than like it took me 5 or 6 days to do a random seed. This took me maybe 2 or 3 days of like planning and then getting the route. So it's still very, very tricky, but yeah, we pulled it off. Obviously, I'm kind of going a longer way around than you'd normally go because of all the all of the grass and around. Because if you use the grass then and take damage, then you're obviously you can go down to half a heart with grass. That is absolutely not a problem. With poison, you know, you can't die. But then you kind of use up all of your hunger regenning at the start, so then you run out of food too early and you can't sprint. So obviously in a speed run, we don't want to run out of sprint. That's a very counterintuitive thing. So something we're going to make great use of is buried treasure, and we're coming to the first buried treasure. And that's a good thing about set seed. You don't need a treasure map because you know where it is. So we break that. And if I didn't have more than half a heart, I would have died there. So that's another reason. So yeah, we only need the fish really there. I'm not going to pick up any of the other stuff because we will be getting things like golden iron, but we're going to get those in another treasure chest. And when I break that treasure chest, it's going to blow up and I'm going to get all the items. So it's just quicker to just grab literally the TNT. There's only TNT in that treasure chest. The second treasure chest we get to hasn't got any of that. So yeah, we've got plenty of fish. We've got 4 pieces of fish. We're going to be getting more of that. Don't worry. Yeah, apparently I can't jump over a little ledge there. That lost me a little bit of time, but doesn't matter too much. Okay. So yeah, we've got another one down here. You can see there's a village over there, which you think, of course, SB. Villages get your beds. Actually, I'm not going to be using the village for beds because there's a slight problem with that. So we're going to go ahead and mine up this. You'll see the chest explodes again. Look at that, nice bit of lag. Alrighty, perfect. So chest explodes. We get all sorts of items. We're not going to need a huge amount of items, to be honest with you. So we're going to get rid of that heart of the sea. Yeah, we're going to get rid of a piece of gold. We don't need that. We get rid of a diamond as well. And yeah, I've got a load of prismarine shards, which we also don't need. That's a pretty, well, that was meant to be a nice jump, but I missed the missed the thing. So now we're going to start getting poisoned. I'm going to eat while I get poisoned just because, like, you know, you go a little bit slow when you're taking damage from poison. So might as well use that opportunity to do some eating. So yeah, I did used to use, like, break a tree, get some wood, make a button to detonate the TNT. But then I realized I could just make a gold pressure plate, you know, and then I don't have to mine a tree. So we saved a bit of time there. So yeah, when you break a bed with your fist, there's a chance that it'll drop, but it only drops like half the time. So instead, we're going to go and shear sheep. It's faster, it's more reliable. And we want to avoid the villagers because they turn into vindicators. So you can see on half a heart, we don't die on half a heart because you can't die from poison. So that's handy. This would be so much harder if you died from poison. I'd have to be so much more careful. Let's go get this black sheep. We need 3 pieces of wool from him. We only got 2 there, so we can't make a bed unless we find another black sheep later on. But because I use TNT, like, all the blocks break, so that gets me all the wood I need for beds, and it gets me a bed. So that's kind of why we needed the TNT. Mainly to get the wood. We could mine it with an axe. We could have made an iron axe and that could work. Apparently I didn't pick up all the wood as well. I did that many attempts. I can't actually remember exactly what happened on this run. I know there was actually quite a few times where, like, I lost a lot of time. Like, that wasn't a huge loss, but I think in the Stronghold I had a nightmare. I can't remember exactly. We'll come to that soon, I guess. So yeah, minus, look at this. the dream right there. That is the dream right there. A sheep to instantly grow back its wool. You can't ask for more than that, can you? Okay, we're going to get this one. So anything over like 9 beds is fine. Like normally if I was on a single player world, I would do it in like 6 or 7 beds and be really confident, especially on set C. That'd probably be six beds. But because we're on a server, there's a bug, and we'll get into it later. But the dragons, I usually one cycle it when I can see the hitboxes. It's just way easier for me. But because of there's a bug on servers for before 1.16, the dragon's hitbox doesn't work. So I couldn't actually do it properly. I had to learn to do it without hitboxes. So that's a skill I've had to develop for this. All right, so we make a diamond pick. We're going to need that later. We're also going to make a bucket because we need some water and some beds. So yeah, this is to be honest, this has a lot of new things that people didn't know about the cursed difficulty. Well, not a lot of new things, but like new strategies mainly for the end. Okay, new strategies for the end on how to defeat the Ender Dragon that a lot of people don't really know about. So we're going to get our health back up now. We're not going to be worrying about grass anymore. Yeah, I had to revolutionize the Ender Dragon fight in such a way that it could be done super fast. Obviously, you can one cycle it with the beds, but there's problems because of the Enderman. So like the fastest way to get around the Enderman being a problem and stuff. A lot of science went into this. So we'll go ahead and swim through this little gap and plug the hole. There we go. Alrighty, so now we're going to go and head down. But if you're sprinting, when you get blindness, you keep your speed. So that's why I ate first and didn't stop to eat after I had blindness. And I also block up this just at the end to stop any mobs coming through. We don't want anything coming through. And do I just, apparently I don't re-block it up. I'm like, oh well, we'll take the risk. Very low on health, but we're just about okay. And we're in the Stronghold. So that was how easy it was. Normally you just dig directly down on that spot, but because of the explosion thing, it's quicker to dig this. You can get into the Stronghold quicker. So I'm just regenning a little bit here because you don't know what's going around the corner. I just picked up all those blocks that I just threw down. That just seems about right. Okay, so handy thing here is an Ender Pearl. It's not super vital, but it saves me quite a bit of time. We're going to block that up. Okay, this is where it all went wrong. Okay, creepers first of all. I actually thought they would blow up the spawner, but obviously they didn't. Okay, we've got this. So we've got silverfish everywhere. I actually thought I was going to die here. Honestly, I thought this is the end of the run. Okay, but I thought block the silverfish out. That's the first thing sorted. Okay. Get the lava, get the water on the lava, because we're going to need obsidian. But no, the silverfish escaped. And then I realised that's because I didn't actually break the spawn. To be honest, I'm giving you a spoiler alert there. I didn't actually... Look, what a disaster, alright? I'm like, oh, well, we'll get the... I didn't know what to do at this point, but I was like, I'm dead here. I'm like 1 heart. So we break the spawner, okay? Then we regen, alright? And I think by the time... Oh, no, the silverfish go in the fire. What a move. I didn't even mean to do that, but we stopped him. That's good. We can pick up the obsidian. Obviously, yeah, we lost like maybe 20 seconds there, so that's a bit of a shame. This could be improved, but we got a really good Ender Dragon fight, and I think that's the difference, because sometimes I'd be in the end and the dragon wouldn't perch for like 5 minutes, so that'd be nice. A bat just went in front of me there as well as I'm mining obsidian. Not good news at all. Are you impressed with my commentary, guys? I mean, I'm one of those people, I can commentate non-stop. You want me to commentate non-stop for an hour? I can do that. I only got to do it for 10 minutes here. So. I mean, if I take cuts in a speedrun, you're like, SP, did you just take a cut there to cheat it or something? So you're getting to see the full thing. Yeah, me mining obsidian. I cannot really make this exciting, to be honest with you guys. So, yeah, but I tell you, it's worth hanging on to see the Ender Dragon fight, which is, like I said, revolutionary. Even getting in the portal, I'm revolutionizing. You can't actually see, for some reason, because of the blindness, you couldn't see things properly there, but trust me, the portal was there, we jumped through it. So we pearled onto land. Now this is where the obsidian comes in, okay? We need to make a little safe room so the Enderman can't hit me. I did originally use water to do this, but it was so complicated, and if you got too near the water, it would disappear. So instead, I realized obsidian. That was a good way. For some reason, by the way, mining 1 obsidian drops 2 obsidian. I don't know why, but just a little bug that came, I guess, with the block explosion. But we made use of it. I forgot to mention that. So yeah, now I can do the bed thing without the Ender Dragon, without the Enderman being able to hit me, which was super handy. Like I say, if I just placed a block there, they could get some hits on me. Like it was, if like was enough of them, I'd get hits. So that was that. And now we only need to actually go on like 2 block higher areas and just keep moving around now. Just stay like that. And this is where I was like, okay, SP, now you've got to step up because you've just been oofed. What a time to get oofed, guys. So we're gonna pick up. We're just prioritizing the beds because we need as many beds as we can. Like I say, 9, 10 beds. I think I had 11 beds for this run, which was really, really good. I got quite lucky with the amount of wool I got. So we grab that. We are gonna need the water. That water is so that I can actually get through the end portal at the end. Really, really interesting strategy I found for getting through the end, because the original strategy was using a pearl to get through, but I found a much faster way and a way easier way as well, which is obviously a nice thing to find. So yeah, we can just chill on top of here. Oh, by the way, I'll show you the hitboxes thing. So you can see the dragon. Look. Okay, I guess you could kind of see him. I'll try and... He got hit by a fireball there. Let's try and have another look. Yeah, you can see that he doesn't have his hitboxes properly. There we go. We get rid of it, and we'll... I've got to focus on finishing it now. So yeah, you could see that, like, if you try it yourself, how a hitboxes look on a single player world. Not like that. Okay, he's coming to perch. This is it, guys. This is it. Okay, I was trying to... I actually waited a bit too long for that, but... Okay. So, yeah. Great first hit. Great second hit. Third hit, a bit rubbish. Rubbish again. Good hit. And I'm like, I've done it. I've definitely done it. This is it. This one bed and I'll get it. And they didn't. I was like, oh my goodness. And look at that. What a clutch move that was. What a clutch move. Okay, so if I place water here, if I'm stood in the portal when it appears, normally the portal blocks will disappear, but if I'm stood in the portal when the portal blocks appear, they can't disappear before I've been teleported to the overworld. So that is the speedrun. That is me completing it. I think the time was about 10 minutes and 4 seconds. I've actually got a timer on I've got a timer on your screen, but not on my screen, so I can't actually see that. And there we go. We're in the overworld. We made it through. Some Endermen came through with me as well. But yeah, that is how, because yeah, like I say, if you walk near the end portal blocks, they would disappear. But if you're already stood there when they appear, it takes you straight through. So that was a really handy thing to find. And now I can stop talking. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Obviously a little bit different, you know, a bit of speed running. Very, very fun. I mean, I'm a speedrunner at heart. It's how I started my channel. So I really enjoyed the challenge of doing this. Fundy needs to make some more difficulties. We need more challenges in Minecraft. But yeah, do make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Go and check out RNG difficulty. I did that on hardcore. And also, I did Curse difficulty with Random Seed, which very, very few people have managed to do. So you may enjoy watching those. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. And yeah, hopefully I will see you guys next time.